Hi kids, welcome back to the next part of This Hotel is Haunted. Let's get started. Only the finest for our BB. As soon as we left the store, we climbed onto the banana cycle, Hercule's motorcycle, and zoomed off towards the harbor. We circled around for a while, but our patience paid off. We spotted a huge, flashy limousine as long as a bus. There was no mistaking it. Everything was made of solid gold, even the tires. It shone in the sun like a sweaty slice of Swiss. Hercule slid on a pair of dark sunglasses. That thing's so bright, I need to wear shades. The driver, a rodent as tall as the door, as wide as a wardrobe, and as threatening as a mountain lion, climbed out of the limo, leaving the door open behind him. I have a genius idea. I will investigate the limo, Hercule declared. Stop it, Poirot. Are you crazy? I cried. Before I could stop him, he disappeared in the vehicle, squeaking, I just want to take a look. I'll be right back, I promise. I followed him with a sigh. The inside of the limousine was even more extraordinary than the outside. The steering wheel was solid gold with the initials BB engraved in the center. Behind the front seat was a large area that held little yellow couches. The initials BB were embroidered on everything. Hercule spotted a control panel and murmured, I wonder what all these buttons are for. No, Hercule, don't touch those. But it was too late. He had already pressed one of the buttons. With a loud buzz, a big cabinet slid open. Inside were an enormous television and a stereo so big it looked like it belonged to a dance club. Hercule pressed another button, and a golden hot tub in the shape of a bee appeared. It had a solid gold faucet. He pressed another button, and a bee-shaped bed appeared. Another button opened a closet in the shape of a bee. It was filled with designer suits, ties, and hats. Finally, Hercule put his paw on a button that opened a bee-shaped refrigerator. Hercule immediately began rummaging through the refrigerator. Wow, triple cheese chocolates and aged cheddar. Only the finest for our BB. Suddenly, I realized someone was coming. I immediately recognized the approaching mouse from Pa's description. It was him. It was BB. BB's stretch limo. He flung open the door to the limo and scurried in, followed by his driver. Meanwhile, Hercule and I were hiding right behind them in the back seat. We grabbed each other's paws and held on for dear life as the limo's engine started. We were moving. BB pulled a golden cell phone out of his pocket and started to make a phone call. Hello, it's me. I have good news for you, Sleazer. Hearing that name sent chills down my tail. Do you remember Sleazer? That good-for-nothing sewer rat is always trying to take over New Mouse City. I wanted to hear more of BB's phone call, but unfortunately the gigantic limo stopped and BB got out, followed by his driver. Hercule and I waited until the coast was clear. Then we climbed out too. That was when we realized we were right in front of New Mouse City's Grand Hotel. BB stands for Bradley Big Bottom. BB strode into the Grand Hotel like he owned the place. Only then did I get a good look at him. He was wearing a black pinstriped suit with gold buttons with a white and yellow silk shirt underneath, and a flashy tie with his initials BB on it. On one paw he had a diamond ring the size of a cheesy shoe. His orange shoes were shiny, as if someone had waxed them with butter. He was wearing dark sunglasses and a large brimmed hat. His whiskers glistened with fur wax. He was surrounded by a cloud of cologne that was stinkier than blue cheese. BB was picking his teeth with an ivory toothpick. He withdrew it and said to Horatio, "So, have you decided to sell?" I took a step forward. "My name is Stilton, Geronimo Stilton," I said. "I haven't yet had the pleasure of meeting you, sir, but there is something that I would like to say to you. Not everything has a price tag. You can't buy love, friendship, freedom, or peace. The best things in life are priceless, and among the many things that cannot be bought are the history and tradition of Mouse Island and its long-standing institutions. New Mouse City's Grand Hotel is not for sale." BB leaned in close until our whiskers touched. We stared at each other, snout to snout. Finally, he burst out, "I know who you are. You are the editor of the Rodents Gazette. How much do you want for your newspaper?" "How much would it cost to take it off your paws?" I stared him down. "Sir, you can add the Rodents Gazette to the list of things that you cannot buy." "Is that so, Mr. Big Shot Editor Mouse? Yours truly can and will buy whatever I like." He hissed, "And I'll do it, or my name is Bradley Bigbottom." Then he left. At that moment, Horatio came running up. His fur was as white as a bowl of milk. "The ghost is coming! Run! Help!" A ghost trap. The ghost howled, "Get out of here, all of you. This is my hotel." But the ghost didn't get far. Hercule and I scurried right up to him and ripped the helmet and wig off his head. Underneath, we saw Miss Bertha. Only then did some of the strange particulars of the case come back to me. First of all, Bertha looked a lot like Bradley Bigbottom, although she was tall and stout and he was short and thin. She had the same expensive tastes as he did, and she also wore the initials BB. Then I understood. She was actually Bertha Bigbottom, Bradley Bigbottom's sister. Bertha Bigbottom, who she is. A very tall and very stout lady mouse who is always dressed elegantly. She was clever and quite snooty. What she does. She is quite a capable manager. What does she specialize in managing? Anything, as long as she's in charge. Her plan? She and her brother Bradley are in cahoots with Sleazer, a wicked rodent who wants to take over Mouse Island. In exchange for helping, Bertha wants to become president of Mouse Island. Her secret? She longs to conquer Sleazer's heart. Her dream? To become the most powerful rodent on Mouse Island. Her weakness? She's a very greedy mouse. Bradley Bigbottom, who he is. A very short and very thin mouse. Like his sister, he is very clever and always elegantly dressed. What he does. He is a shady trader at New Mouse City's harbor. What does he trade? Anything, as long as he can take a big cut. His plan? He is Sleazer's right paw mouse. He wants to help him take over Mouse Island. His price? All the gold in all of the banks on the island. His secret? He is a master of special effects. His dream? To become the richest rodent on Mouse Island. His weakness? He can't resist cheddar-flavored chocolates. What a klutz! Bravo! You rodents are heroes for solving this mystery, Horatio exclaimed. I'll tell you who the real hero is, Hercule exclaimed. My dear friend Geronimo Stilton. He reached over to hug me, but accidentally stuck his finger in my eye. Ouch! I squeaked. Uh-oh, did I hurt your eye? I'm sorry, Hercule shouted. He took me by the paw and led me to the revolving door, which my tail got caught in. Ouch! I screeched. Hercule brought me an ice cube for my hurt tail, but he dropped it. I still couldn't see because of my swollen eye, and I slipped on it. Yow! I've broken my leg, I cried. Call 911. Luckily, someone had heard my request, and an ambulance soon arrived. I winced in pain as the doctor checked me out. Yes, sir, it seems that you have a broken your leg. That Hercule Poirot, what a klutz. Watch out for the cast! At the hospital, they put a cast in my leg, then they sent me home. The next day, Hercule Poirot paid me a visit. I could tell he was feeling guilty. My dear Stilton, I hope you're surviving, he said anxiously. He poured me a box of banana-flavored chocolates. Ugh, I detest bananas. Then he tripped and grabbed my leg to keep from falling. Ow! I yelled. Watch out for the cast! Sorry, Stilton, he cried. Then he repositioned my leg on a paw stool and took out a pen. I'll sign it. As he bent over, he slipped and smashed his snout into my cast. Ow! I yelled. Watch out for the cast! Hercule sprang to his paws again. Sorry, my dear Stilton. Then he opened up the box of chocolates. Yum, yum, diddly dum, he exclaimed with satisfaction. He began shoveling chocolates into his snout. He was eating so ferociously he knocked over the table, which hit me in the leg. Ow! I yelled. Watch out for the cast! Hercule scrambled back to his paws. Sorry, my dear Stilton. I propped myself on a crutch so I could see him to the door. At that moment, my sister Thea arrived on her motorcycle. Howdy, big brother. Aren't you happy to see me? As she squeaked, she ran into my leg with one of the motorcycle's tires. Ow! I yelled. Watch out for the cast! I sank back into the paw chair. Just then my cousin Trap arrived. He gave me a big hearty slap on my cast. So it's really broken, huh? You're not faking it? Ow! I yelled. Watch out for the cast! Then my grandfather, William Shortpaws, showed up. Geronimo, where did you break the bone? Here or here? He asked, tapping my leg energetically. Squeak up, grandson! Ow! I yelled. Watch out for the cast! Next, my friend Creepella strolled in, along with her pet bat, Bitewing, who immediately dove for my leg. Ow! I yelled. Watch out for the cast! Then came Bruce Hyena, shouting, Ready for a little physical therapy, champ? I'll get you back in shape in no time. I'll have you exercising day and night. He did push-ups on one paw, and then lost his balance and hit my leg. Ow! I yelled, watch out for the cast. Finally, my editorial assistant, Pinky Pink, came skipping in with the radio playing at full blast. Boss, feel like dancing? She said exuberantly. She pulled me up. I tried hobbling around on my crutch, but then she stepped on my paw. Ow! I yelled, watch out for the cast. I fell back into my paw-up chair just as my nephew Benjamin came in. He took one look at the crowd and cried, Stop it, everyone! Let Uncle Geronimo rest! I hugged him gratefully. Thank you, Benjamin. You're the only one who understands me. Guess who the guest of honor is? Horatio came in just as Benjamin was trying to usher everyone out. Geronimo, my old friend. Now that you and Hercule have unmasked the ghost, I would like to invite all of New Mouse City to the Grand Hotel tonight for a great masquerade ball. Guess who the guest of honor is? I don't know, I stuttered. Why, it's you, Geronimo Stilton. Who else could it be? Horatio cried. I stammered. But I couldn't possibly attend. My leg is in a cast. I have a genius idea, Hercule exclaimed. You can dress up as a mummy. The bandages will go perfectly with your cast. Quite right, Mr. Poirot, cried Grandfather William. This is a genius idea. I could do with a little less genius around here, I muttered, but no one paid any attention to me. The next thing I knew, Hercule had wrapped me in bandages from snout to paw just like a mummy. So I was forced to attend the great masquerade ball. The whole city was there in the Grand Hotel's ballroom, and everyone was dancing the Swiss. Cheese shuffle. I looked out the window. The moon was shining in the sky, illuminating the rooftops of my sweet new mouse city. Oh, how I loved this town. There were so many familiar places. The gas station, the theater, the library, and the art museum. I could also see the cheese market, Singing Stone Plaza, and the Rodents Gazette office all the way from on the horizon was at the airport. I felt tied to all the rodents who lived here, as if our lives were connected by string cheese. This adventure had truly reminded me that there are things that just cannot be bought, like the memories, events, and traditions at New Mouse City's Grand Hotel. It's a place I'll carry in my heart forever. That concludes this book. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.